What is up, everyone, and welcome back to another reaction video. Today we are continuing with a brand new series in Supernatural, and we are on to episode 5 of season 1. Now, in the last episode that we left off with, we had an evil spirit attacking the survivors of a plane crash in a very similar vibe to Final Destination and killing them off one by one. I absolutely love the concept of it. I really love the 2000 horror movie theme tropes that they're taking right now and turning into individual stories in Supernatural. I think they're just really well done, and they almost feel like they were made for me in terms of what I like and the sort of stories that I enjoy. But we also got introduced to one of Dean and Sam's contacts in Jerry, who would call Dean and their dad to investigate the supernatural problems, and they did in the past for him to help him out with something. So it's nice to meet somebody that actually knows about what they do, and somebody who obviously uses them on not a regular basis but had used them for occasional work in the past. It also gives a little bit more insight to the connections that Dean and their dad, John, I think it is, Dean and John, the connection they had with other people and who helps them in terms of the supernatural universe. So I really like that concept as well. That was a nice thing to see. We also had the tie-in at the very end of the episode that it came full circle, because Jerry lets Dean and Sam know that he got Dean's number through their dad's voicemail, which had clearly been changed recently, pushing anybody who wanted his help onto his son Dean, saying that he would help them in returns in regards to the supernatural elements and concepts. So that clearly means that he is still alive somewhere, and he has the ability to be able to change his voicemail, so he's not like kidnapped or anything right now. But what is he doing? Is he on the run? Is he on the hunt for something in particular, like that demon that killed their mum in the pilot and Sam's girlfriend, I believe? Or is it on the hunt for something much more? Or is he being hunted? I just don't know, and I can't wait to find out, and I'm sure you guys can't wait to find out either. But just before we get into this episode now, guys, one thing I do want to mention really quickly is we have posted this new series recently, and it has had a absolutely unbelievable amount of support from you guys. Overwhelming positive comments, some really nice ones, some really meaningful ones, and it's just been great to see that it's resonated with all of you so much. I'm really happy that you guys are enjoying the reactions by the looks of it. I want to see more of it and join me on this journey, which is just amazing to see. So I wanted to make sure that I covered that and let you know that I do really appreciate it, guys. It was really nice to be able to share something with you and to be able to enjoy these experiences with you that you guys have already experienced and have such a connection to. So I can't wait to see what this episode brings. I'm sure you guys can't wait either. So without further ado, this was far too long of an introduction for me, so I hope you enjoyed this reaction, and let's get to it.
I'm Dad, right?
Truth.
Do you want to make out with Benji? Say Bloody Mary in the bathroom.
Is that the best you can?
No way!
She's this witch.
I heard she was a lady killed in a car crash.
3 times in the bathroom mirror, she appears.
No fucking way!
Because it isn't real.
No turning around.
Oh my god!
Remember, 3 times.
This urban myth resonates with me so much, guys. I've got such a funny story about this from my childhood. I'll talk about it after the reaction. Oh, I can't believe they're doing Bloody Mary. This feels like it was ripped straight out of my childhood.
Mary, this is so stupid.
Oh.
Scared ya?
Yeah, but this is where she actually comes out the mirror and kills you all.
Mr. Shoemaker.
Oh, the dad's fucked. Oh, no! 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 She went after the dad! He didn't even call her ass! Ah. How did bro not notice one of those reflections? I would have noticed one thing in one of those reflections, turned around and shit myself.
Hey, geek. You guys having fun?
Older sister. Bloody Mary got to work. Oh man, her daughter's gonna have to find him. Fuck. See, that's why you don't fuck around with supernatural urban myths. It's all fun and games until something like that happens to you. Oh, he's still having nightmares about it.
I take it I was having a nightmare? Yeah, another one. You know, sooner or later we're gonna have to talk about this.
Some's better than none, right?
Yep. So we're gonna find out.
Shoemaker Stephen was the victim of Bloody Mary. The music feels like very Resident Evil-y right now. They're like ominous.
We're from Ohio State. He's supposed to show us the Shoemaker corpse. It's for our paper.
He'll be back in an hour. You can wait for him if you want.
An hour. I'm gonna hit him in his face, I swear.
I was gonna say, surely this doesn't work. Money. Yeah. Money makes the world spin, baby.
Dude, I earned that. His eyes were bleeding.
More than that, they practically liquefied.
Struggle? Then maybe somebody did it to him?
Nope. Besides,
Man.
What's the official cause of death?
CG on that looks really good.
What do you mean?
intense cerebral bleeding.
What would cause something like that?
Capillaries can burst. That's a first for me. But hey, I'm not the doctor. Supposed to show you that.
More money.
Might just be some freak medical thing. How many times?
Well, at least for once they did something I consider would work. A bribe.
Awful supernatural death. Almost never. Talk to the daughter.
I'm surprised Bloody Mary ain't killing off the kids as well.
Hi, we're really sorry.
That girl's smitten. Look at that.
She's just upset. No, it happened because of me. Sweetie, it did. Bloody Mary 3 times in the bathroom mirror.
Dad died. This isn't your fault.
I think your sister's right, Lily. I mean, your dad didn't say it, did he?
No, I don't think so.
See, this is what I mean. I was right. Yeah, I'm surprised the kids didn't die. In particular, Lillian. Why did it go after the dad?
But here it's actually happening.
The place where the legend began. Gets it, but here.
Shoemaker gets it instead, yeah.
Right.
Right in front of the mirror. And the daughter's right. I mean, the way the legend goes.
Oh, you'd be so creeped out.
But we don't want it to happen to anyone else.
Who are you, cops?
You think of anything. You or your friends notice anything strange.
I wonder if this gets used.
All right, say Bloody
I
Mary.
wonder if it goes after her at some point.
Of a mirror. So we gotta search local newspaper.
Oh, that sounds annoying.
No, it won't be so bad.
I'm not. Whoever they were cute. Jill, you didn't think so?
Oh, she's gonna get smoked.
Still, do you think something could have happened to Don?
The girl on the phone's gonna get smoked. Yeah, I'm getting like Scream vibes.
Wait, I'm sorry. No. Charlie, I'm.
Oh, she's gonna do it. Why?
Quit it.
You silly bitch.
Bloody Mary.
I mean, this is karma at its finest.
You're such a freak. I'll call you tomorrow.
Yeah, put the phone down and now die. Watch. I'm waiting for a demise now. Don't set your friend up like that. Yeah, no night. Your sexiness ain't gonna save you this time, love. Oh, that shot is creepy in the screen. Oh!
You killed that boy.
Oh my god, man. Is it like some sort of, like, what does she mean by you killed that boy? Is she referring to Bloody Mary?
No. Eyeball bleeding, that sort of thing. There's nothing. Hello.
Oh, is it the girl ringing about her friend's death?
And they found her on the bathroom floor. They were gone.
I'm so interested to know whether Bloody Mary meant she killed the boy or that girl killed a boy.
But it couldn't be because of that.
You're not insane.
God, that makes me feel so much
Happening here. Something that can't be explained.
Imagine getting told something like this is real. You would rather believe you're insane. It would be worse to find out it's genuinely true.
What are you guys looking?
Do I look like Paris?
So,
Beats me.
I'm so fascinated to know how this is gonna turn out. It's like, why did the dad die at the beginning? Is he connected to some sort of murder?
Gary Bryman? No.
Who is Gary Bryman? Is it somebody that died that shouldn't have died?
was an 8-year-old boy. 2 years ago, he was killed, but nobody got the plates or saw the driver.
Oh my God.
You need to get back to your friend Donna's house.
So Jill drove the car, but then why did the dad die? Oh my god, all their names are on the back of the fucking mirrors! Holy shit!
And she overdosed on sleeping pills. It was an accident. I think you should leave.
Donna, just
Just
listen.
get out of my house!
Oh my god, what happened? Oh shit, man, I don't know!
I think I should stick around. I won't say it.
Why would he kill her though? Do you think he did it by accident or did he do it on purpose?
I know, I was thinking the same thing.
With Mr. Shoemaker and Jill's hit and run, both of your soul, which is why it's bad luck to break them.
Right. Yeah. Take a look at this.
But how does it work?
See, sir, when we ask you what happened, we want to know it.
I have a copy of this.
What did he think?
Lines about their affair.
Yeah, but how do you know it was this guy Samson who killed her?
Professional.
But you could never prove it.
Nope. Trying to expose this guy's secret.
So she couldn't expose his secret, so now she has to expose everybody else's.
She wasn't. She was cremated.
What about that mirror? It's not in some evidence lockup somewhere, is it?
Oh, is her spirit connected to the mirror?
Ask me things like that. They're only trying to help. Please, Donna, you had to for my sister to believe this crap. She's 12. But you? Okay, so... Bloody Mary.
Oh
Bloody
no.
Mary.
Why? Why would you do it?
Why would you do that?
Even if you don't believe it.
There really is something wrong with you.
Oh no. What if it goes for her though? No, it's gonna go for her. No. What's her secret?
Same element. Therefore, the ionic radius...
Oh my god, is she gonna see Bloody Mary? That must be so terrifying, imagine!
Oh, really?
Alright, get into a room with no fucking reflections.
So, that was Mary's brother. The mirror was in the family State Antiques, a store in Toledo. But the mirrors so the ghosts wouldn't get trapped.
So Mary dies in front of the mirror and it's smashed.
Yeah, I don't know.
It doesn't explain how she travels through all of them, but it's a very... I like it.
Charlie?
Oh, she's freaking. Yeah, cover everything. Well done, boys.
A secret. Where someone got hurt.
I had this boyfriend. at his house. We got in this fight. And he
Oh,
said,
Jesus.
Charlie, if you walk out that door right now, I'm gonna kill myself. And I left.
I mean, she shouldn't have said it, but that ain't her fault. You shouldn't have been put in that predicament. Awful. I mean, that's horrendous. That's not even like a car crash or like a genuine accident. This bloke has threatened it on her.
Charlie had a secret. Someone died. That's good enough to just smash that mirror.
Why? What do you mean?
Burn it. Obliterate it.
You know, summon her to her mirror, and then smash it.
Who's gonna summon her?
I will.
That's it.
Oh, they're about to have it out. They're about to have it out over Jess.
Killed her somehow.
How can he blame himself for it?
Stop the nightmares and calling her name out in the middle of the night. Listen to me. It wasn't your fault. All right, why don't you take a swing at me? I mean, I'm the one that dragged you away from her in the first place. About what? You didn't know what was gonna happen.
Oh, does he mean in general?
Secret if I told you what it is.
I don't like it. It's not gonna happen. Forget it.
Dean, that girl back there is going to die.
Do you think he's telling the truth or not? He must be, right? There must be a genuine secret that he hasn't told Dean about Jessica's death. So what is it? Or is it just the guilt that he feels that he could have told her about supernatural beings existing? I don't know. I'm so curious. I love this fucking show, man. I'm so invested.
Well, that's just great. All right, let's start looking.
Spirits are coming.
Maybe they've already sold it.
Probably was a pretty nice mirror before the old murder.
Sure about this? Bloody Mary.
Oh, dun-dun-dun. Oh, Bloody Mary already gonna be here.
Hold it!
Whoa, 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 guys. That's...
You're Mr. Yamashiro's kid?
How does Dean always fall into those?
Come on.
Oh, oh, it's so creepy, man. Oh, it's just how it poisoned the veins in his face.
It's your fault. You killed her.
Dad, I was adopted.
Well, Dean's a wanted man.
Who you really were.
Probably already was.
Those nightmares you've been having of Jessica dying days before she died. Didn't you?
What?
How could you ignore them like that? How could you leave her alone?
What? How the fuck did Sam get a premonition of it?
Come on.
Yeah, but has that stopped it or what? Because all they've done is smash the mirror. I feel like that's not the end. Or is it? I thought it was too easy. Oh, fuck! It's like the ring! Oh, shit! Oh my god, man! No fucking way! Oh! Oh no, she's getting Dean as well! Fuck! Will this work? Using a reflection.
You killed them.
Oh, wow. I suppose it's a secret, I guess. And by default, bloody... What? And by default, Bloody Mary kills herself. I quite like that. I quite like that. That's cool.
They said, what, 600 years bad luck?
Something like that. I really like the resolution there. That was a lot of fun. Fucking scary though. Yay, that girl's alive. Imagine if they went back to the room and she just like, she was dead. She looked at her reflection.
Charlie, give yourself. No matter what you did, you probably could.
Absolutely, she shouldn't blame herself for that. She did. She could have done nothing.
That's good advice.
But Sam had a premonition of his girlfriend's death days before she died. That's so interesting. How did he get the premonition? Is he gonna tell him?
Look, and I'd die for you. But there's some things I need to keep to myself.
Only if you're able to get over it though, Sammy. I feel like this is where you should turn around and tell Dean your secret, because you're clearly not getting over it, Sammy. Ah, what an episode. I really enjoyed it. A lot of fun. I feel like this episode was made specifically for me with the Bloody Mary aspect. I really like the 2000 horror movie themes that they're doing right now, and the stories that they're pulling and creating into their own stories for the supernatural world. I think they fit perfectly. I think they add a lot of horror and a lot of scary aspects to the show, which makes it a lot more fun to watch. It keeps me on the edge of my seat, like, oh my god, that moment where Bloody Mary came out the fucking mirror like the Ring. Oh my goodness, that's probably my favorite moment of the show in terms of shock factor. Like, it was so good because I didn't expect it. I just did not expect that. I expected something to happen, but not that. I thought that was brilliantly done. I really loved the decision for them to choose Bloody Mary to be the urban legend that they decided to put into the supernatural world for this episode. I also like the concept that it exists in this universe already and it's used all around the world, but nowhere has been affected by it other than the place with the mirror that was tied to Mary's death in the 18th century. I really liked the idea surrounding Bloody Mary, I suppose, or the concept that they'd done for this, which was that anybody with a secret that resulted in a death was the targets that Bloody Mary went after, despite it didn't necessarily have to be the person that summoned them in the first place. Because, like, if you think about the very first scene, Lillian was the first one to summon Bloody Mary, but Lillian has no secrets of killing somebody. She has no secrets where she played a part in the death of someone, so she was safe. But her father, however, played a part in killing somebody and kept it a secret, so he was the one that resulted in the death. And I really liked how that transitioned throughout the episode to keep you guessing, because it's such a split off from the urban myth that is Bloody Mary that it makes you keep guessing. Or for somebody like me that is familiar with the urban myth or the urban legend, that like it keeps you guessing as opposed to, well, how is this working? What is the connective tissue and what's tying all these murders together? So I really liked how the tying of the murders together was a secret that resulted in the death of somebody, and it didn't necessarily matter who was the one that called upon Bloody Mary in the first place. I thought that was a really good little connective tie-in throughout. I also found it really interesting that we never actually saw... later in the episode, I should say, when the two girls were in the school bathroom and they did the Bloody Mary thing, it only went after the one. as opposed to the big sister. So that family, it was almost like it was only clearly it was only the dad that had a secret that resulted in the death, and it shows again there. So I like that connectivity as well in terms of trying to explain to you what is going on without actually giving you the answer straight away. So I appreciate that as well. Now, to mention, I know I brought this up at the very beginning of the reaction, so just to reiterate for you guys that were maybe wondering why I love this so much and why I said I feel like it was made for me was Bloody Mary was like one of the first urban legends or urban myths I had ever heard about as a young child, and the concept always freaked me out as a small kid. And I think it must have been, I want to say about 2008 or 2009, very early in the stages of like YouTube and stuff. I remember I watched a Bloody Mary like fan film, I suppose, and it involved little kids, and oh my god, it was one of the most gruesome things I ever watched in my life, and it terrified me of Bloody Mary for so long. Like, I was so scared to even think of the concept in front of a mirror, of thinking of the words. Like, it terrified me. So I really found a lot of relatability in this, and I found a lot of relatability with the kid aspect as well, of like the teasing and the tormenting, because I experienced this myself at a very young age, a very similar predicament. So I just thought it was like a really good tie-in, and it reminded me of my childhood, which I really like. It was a lot of connectivity in terms of the show, to my personal connections, to the things I just like in general about media and TV. It was all a very, very nice blend in this episode, and I thought it was really done well. I loved how we discovered slowly what was going on with Bloody Mary. I like how the mirrors tied into it. I loved the Bloody Mary like put the handprint and their name on the back of the mirrors after she had killed them. I thought that was a really good I thought that was like a really cool design as well, like a really cool thing to showcase, just like another bit of, I don't know what the right word is for me to because it's not suspense, I want to say. Like, it added a lot more. It's not intrigue, but intrigue does work. It adds more texture to like the mystery that is revolving around Bloody Mary right now, and our characters Dean and Sam slowly discovering it. So I really like how they do the mysterious vibes throughout the show, and how they give you little breadcrumbs as to what is going on, and how they showcase them. They do in really, really well ways. Like, I really like how the show feels quite creepy constantly. It does. If you feel like it has got this scary dynamic to it, like even some of the more simple scenes, like in the very beginning when they're walking through the morgue, I felt like the music that they put in there, in particular with how they were shooting the shot of them walking in, and the sort of like the color grading as well, it all felt very like, I said the music felt very Resident Evil-y, and I back that. Like, and it also felt like very like horror game as opposed to like a horror movie. It felt more like a horror game walking through a corridor, like a creepy corridor. And I like that they can. It feels to me like Supernatural takes different pieces of medium, whether it be a TV show, a film, a game, a book, whatever it may be, and it almost like it takes out certain nuances of what makes each thing scary and makes your skin crawl, but also makes it appealing to you as a viewer, a reader, a watcher, whatever it may be. And they break it down into, why does this work? It feels like they have done a lot of and I have to really give a lot of credit to because this is Eric Kripke, and I'm a big fan of Eric Kripke already, and Jensen Ackles. So I have to give them a lot of credit in terms of, like, I think what they've done here with how they've taken the nuances out of all of the like supernatural tropes and horror movie aspects. They've broken down different mediums and discovered why little things make you feel the vibe of something is creepy, or something is scary, or something makes your skin crawl, or how do you keep somebody in a constant state of feeling scared yet feeling intrigued? How do you keep them in a state of, I want them to feel tense throughout the episode, but they need to be relaxed enough to be able to enjoy the mystery parts and the solving of the crime to an extent, and then the conclusion of defeating this supernatural entity and saving lives. I really like how they break down the episode in those ways and put together something really, really remarkable, in my opinion. I think they're done really well. I would even say you could argue with how they're done in, like, quite individually right now, with only small pieces of an overarching story slowly starting to develop. I would say very minuscule right now. You could realistically, you could arguably make these episodes look like 20-30 minutes longer, and you could take it out of the series and you could turn it into a small film revolving around the plot of the episode, which I think is really, really unique thing to be able to do for a show as well, which is something else that I think is quite captivating for me and hooks me quite a lot more, because the stories, while they're individualistic and you might not think that's the best thing necessarily for a TV show, I think what they do and how they do the individual story is really unique, because it feels like it should be in continuity with one another, yet it also feels like it's supposed to be completely individual, which is a very remarkable thing to be able to achieve, because you would normally you fall in the lines of an individual story is either absolutely amazing because it's an individual story, or it's absolutely awful because it's an individual story and it doesn't feed to the whole, the greater whole of the season or the show. So I think Supernatural does a really good job, at least for the first 5 episodes that I have watched, of being able to take that stereotypical trope and turn it into something completely different, being able to utilize individual stories in continued episodes whilst also making it feel like it's supposed to fall in that way because of a continuity in terms of the universe itself. It's very, very hard to explain, but I feel like you guys sort of will understand what I mean by that. At least I hope you do anyway. And if not, feel free to ask me in the comments down below and I'll happily respond to you down there about it, guys. But I also really like the reveal this episode that Sam had premonitions about Jess's death. Now, that gives me a lot of questions. When we find out that he's had a premonition of Jess's death, is this a one-off thing that he was just having nightmares about and it is completely coincidental? Or does it tie back into, now, why that, like, spirit demon thing that went after Sam in the first place and then killed the mum, does it tie back to that? Is there connection there? Is the reason he's having a premonition about her death before she dies part of the reason why that, like, demon went after him in the first place? It must be, right? I feel like that has to be another part of the connective tissue there. I feel like that they've put it in for a reason. I feel like that has to be the reason. Otherwise, we would have found out about this right at the beginning after she had died initially. I mean, rather than it play until episode 5. So I feel like that has to be the reason. But it also begs the question of, why has that never happened to him before? Why did it only happen with Jess? Is it going to happen to him again in the future with other things? I imagine so, but I'm curious to know what. And why does he get premonitions? Is there something that triggers them? Or is it just completely random? Like, I don't know. I have no idea what could trigger a premonition. Like, is he a supernatural? I don't know a supernatural that triggers fucking premonitions, though. The only thing I can think of, and this is going to sound absolutely stupid, and I don't think it's that, but, like, I remember, like, a show on Disney called My Babysitter's a Vampire, and one of the kids in that, he was, like, a premonition kid. I feel like I remember that. I could be miles off, but I feel like the main character, like, his ability was, like, premonition, or like, knowing what's going to happen in the future, I think. And is that something, what's going on here? Like, is it like a premonition thing and he is some sort of, like, supernatural, or is he not, like, a supernatural and he just had it by... It can't be a coincidence. It can't be a coincidence. Like, coincidence is out my head. So what is the reasoning for his premonition? That is something that I'm trying to think about now, and I just have no answers, which is the best thing, because that means I have to tune in every week and I have to enjoy all of these episodes, which I'm going to anyway, guys, because I absolutely love this show right now. And with how much you guys clearly love it as well, and the reception that I received on the opening episode, the pilot, was just absolutely extraordinary. I can't thank you all enough, and the second episode just went up as well, and that's done amazing. So I can't thank you all enough, and because of that support, I'm most definitely going to be doing the series. I am in this ride for the long run with you guys, so I hope you are ready, because 15 seasons. I think someone commented on the first reaction. Is there 327 episodes? That number's in my head. I might be wrong, but 327 is the number that's in my head. If there's that many episodes, that is crazy. Like, that speaks to the TV show itself, how it was able to run that long. It's just unbelievable. But we got 327 episodes to tune in for and react to, and I can't wait to dive into the supernatural world, and I can't wait to experience it with you guys as well. But I don't think there was anything too, like, main plot heavy, I suppose, this episode. Like I was saying a minute ago, like, a lot of it feels very individualistic. We're getting very, very small glimpses with, like, the premonition of Sam. That's obviously going to play a part in the future, hence why I spoke about it at length there. I wonder when Dean is going to find out as well. That's another question. When will Dean find out about this premonition, and how will he take it? Could he potentially know more about Sam about this or not? Like, I also imagine they must have other connections out there, a bit like that Jerry, who knows that they are, like, supernatural hunters, and they solve those crimes and murders, etc., and save people. So I assume there are other people out there that help them as well. Could somebody else maybe point them in the direction of what is going on with Sam, or like, I don't know. I'm just really curious to find that out. I assume it's got a... I don't know. It could be a completely different thing, though. No, it can't. It can't be a completely different thing. It has to all tie together. Don't listen to that last 10 seconds, guys. It has to all tie together 100%. It's got to tie back to the demon that was at his crib 22 years ago. We still don't know about that. Obviously, we still don't know what's going on with their dad. He is somewhere in the wild. No, he is doing something right now. Whether that is hunting or being hunted, I don't know. But I feel like it has to, again, tie into the demon that we saw in the pilot. He has to be either hunting him or being hunted by him. He's trying to find answers as to what happened to Mary. At least that's my hope. Or I imagine he'd been looking since she died. So maybe it's like ramped up. Like maybe there was no trail left for so many years, and then something has picked up recently, hence why he's gone off the radar and everything's all mysterious and ominous. Maybe that's the reason. That could be possible. Or that demon that tried to come for Sam caught on to John trying to, like, go after him and find out about him, so now he's hunting him, and, like, John's on the run. He's got to hide. It's very possible that as well. But I think one or the other has got to be there. So I'm looking forward to seeing how that plays out. And I'm also really looking forward to seeing, I hope, seeing the boys finally figure out what's going on with their dad, finding out about what he is hunting or being hunted by, and I'm really interested to find out what's going on with this premonition in regards to Sam, and now tying back to, is it because of the demon in the first place that tried to take him? Is that the connectivity? He tried to take him because he has, like, premonitions and he's like some super powerful human or something like that. It's got to be along those lines of some kind. So I'm curious to find out, and I hope you guys are curious to find out with me. But I think I've covered everything that I needed to in this episode. I don't think I've missed anything that I needed to mention. But if I have missed something, please let me know in the comments down below, guys. I love to hear your thoughts and opinions on the episode. I love to hear the things you liked, what you didn't like. How do you enjoy the sort of season... I was about to say season 2. How do you feel about the 2000 vibe, like, horror movie aspects and the horror stories? Do you enjoy it? I'm sure that you do, but I would love to hear why you enjoy it. And What was it that hooked this show for you in the first place? What was it that made you so invested into it? I would love to know that as well, without obviously any major spoilers, of course. But let me know those good things in the comments down below, guys. I love interacting with you about all these good things, and I love discussing all the shows and the lore and the different sort of things that we enjoy to watch and just to enjoy being a part of. So let me know all those things down in the comments. But I think this is where we're going to end it now, guys. I think, like I said, I think I've covered everything, but if I haven't, let me know in the comments down below. So I hope you all enjoyed, and if you did, you know what to do. Hit that like button and subscribe for more. I do really appreciate all your support, guys. It does mean the world to me, and it helps motivate me to produce these videos as frequently as possible. And I know I say that at the end of every video, but that is because I want you to know that I truly do appreciate all your support. It is the main reason that I do what I do. Being able to enjoy these things with you and seeing your enthusiasm at the stuff I post, it just means the world to me, and it gives me all the motivation I need to keep pumping these out. So thank you for that. Stay tuned for the next supernatural reaction, or whatever reaction I get out first in general, and I will catch you all in the next one. Take care, everyone, and have a great day.